Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and I am here to give you a reading, a pick a card reading, to see what makes you the shit. Why are you the shit, okay? With 4 piles to pick from, as usual. For pile number 1, we have this cute little chest that locks away all the dense secrets and turns it into treasure, or what? Then for pile number 2, we have this lovely piece of polished center. Let me light that up un poquito, so we can have that vibe for Shizzles, my nizzle. Yes. Then for pile number 3, we have this beautiful cactus quartz crystal. And then for pile number 4, we have this beautiful silver ring, okay? So yeah, those are the 4 piles to see what makes you the shit. Pick your pile and I will see you there. Satnam, pile number 1. For those of you who picked this beautiful chest, this is going to be a reading to see what makes you the shit. Like, I'm already getting this energy, especially also with your timestamp being 110. Like, you're very well rounded. Like, I feel like you're very like complete in some way, okay? Like when people experience your energy, they like, I don't know, something about you might sometimes not make sense, but it makes sense with you, or something like that, right? Like yeah. So let's see for pile number 1. So we have the Empress. Nice, exactly. The Empress is like the full package, right? The Empress is the entire the entirety of the divine feminine expression in one. She is communicative, she's sexy, she is emotional, and she's nurturing, and she's abundant. All of the vibes, okay? Like, what more can I say, pile number 1? Like, you're the Empress. Like, okay, thank you so much. That was your reading. But let's see what else. I feel like pile number 1, what makes you the shit is that you're an Empress. Like, yeah, you're an you're maybe like an Empress without an Emperor or something like that. You're a divine feminine that has fought by herself continuously. The reason I'm saying that is because we have the Empress with the 5 of Cups, okay? This 5 of Cups, like, this woman looks extremely dejected here. I mean, look at this, okay? I don't necessarily want to say this is crying over spilled milk, because loneliness isn't spilled milk, okay? Like, we are meant to be with people, etc., etc., right? King of Swords. Quite honestly, I wonder if I were to see the Emperor in this, like, currently, if he would be, like, in reverse. Because I feel like what makes you the shit, Empress, pile number 1, is that you are the Empress. And it's almost like, I don't know, people, I don't know, like, men or masculines find it difficult to reach your level or to attain maybe even your understanding or something like that. I don't know, it's almost like you're a little bit intimidating to men here, okay? I also feel like you're an Empress, again, like, by yourself, in a sense of, like, I don't want to say, like, you don't need no man, because I am getting this vibe of you have searched, or you have, like, wanted love or something, but you've kind of had to do it alone. Like, you've kind of had to like, muster up this inner masculine energy that can be very cold and swift, but very like, powerful as well. I also think what makes you the shit Empress is that, like, you attract people in some kind of in some kind of, like, authority positions, okay? But even then, they feel a little bit like I'm hearing, like, lackluster against you. I don't know why lackluster necessarily. Yeah, because it's almost like you shine very brightly. You might like wearing jewelry or something, pile number 1, and like, you might like shining or glitter or something like that, and that actually kind of blinds people. I'm out here, like, blinding airplane pilots, okay, with the 2 of Swords in reverse. I also feel like you know what you want. Like, you know what you want and you go for it, and, like, that, like, people find that extreme. Exactly, people like that makes you the shit. Like, it makes you very attractive and very alluring, the fact that you know what you want and that you go for it, okay? Like, even, I feel like, even if you're met with, like, shitty energy, you, like, swim in that shitty energy, and you swim towards your goal still, right? Like a self-made empress here, okay? This is giving me the vibes of a queen like taking over an emperor, like Boudica or something like that, but very elegant. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're very confident. You're very fucking beautiful, pal number one. But again, like you're pal number one. You know what I feel? I feel like when people see you, like you give them some kind of like tower moment in regards to their sexuality. Like if you're a woman, like you make women like lust after you. If you're a man, you make men lust after you, or something like that. But you kind of bring some kind of like tower moment to people in regards to like I don't know, like damn, like what the fuck? This person is like you know like when you see somebody like Jesus and you like can't look away or something like that, okay? I feel like you're very fucking beautiful, pal number one. I feel like you're very sexy, okay? You have a lot of sex appeal. Like, I'm hearing like, this is turning very sexual all of a sudden, Paul number one. Like, like if you're a woman or like whatever, like, you just make people either like pre-cum or rat. Truly. Like, that is what I heard, okay? Nine of Cups. Yeah, people see you as some kind of like you're very well rounded. You're like the completion. You're like the complete package or whatever, right? But this energy has come up. Like that was a shitty shuffle. One more card though. I just want una más para mí. Pile number one, por favor. I don't know what's pile in Spanish. Opción número uno. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know what this is actually giving me exactly? Ace of Swords. I feel like you're this Empress. You're very... I just heard successful, very abundant, but like you're not... You're very down to earth. Like this feels like you're not at all like focused... Like you focus on materials and looking good, but you're like very down to earth. You're not at all in any kind of holier or higher than thou energy. Like you don't think like very highly of yourself, even though you know that you're like extremely sexy and extremely like you know like you're like very playful about it. Like I feel like you don't mind like getting your hands dirty or something like that, you know, like you like this is even giving me the vibe of like you won't mind going out into the bush or like camping and shit like that, even though you are this Empress, right? And that makes you the shit. Like again, it's like full package. Like I feel like guys feel like you could be their like their Empress, but you can also be like their best friend or something like that, okay? So let's see. I also feel like you like I did say like you might wearing a lot of jewelry, but I'm also getting like your jewelry might be very simple or like you have some kind of natural beauty to you. Like you don't have to do a lot or something like that, okay? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Again, Queen of Swords as well. This is giving me this vibe of like Ace of Wands. This is giving me this vibe what makes you the shit. I also feel like you don't have to work hard for your abundance because like you are the Empress. Like you just birth, you just like pop it out like Princess of Swords. You're very beautiful, pal number one. I feel like people like love watching you. They love looking at you. They love. I also feel like they love giving to you. Is what I'm getting here. Okay. Like what more can I say, pal number one? You're the Empress. You're sexy. You're the complete package. You're very down to earth. Like very emotionally mature. Very nurturing. Very. Whew, like you're the one that got away for people, or like if they decided not to invest in you, or if they were too scared or something like that. The Temperance as well. The World. Yeah, people find you extremely like beneficial. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like you're an Empress, Paul number one. Like that's what makes you the shit, okay? But you're like not like a certain way about it. You're still very like playful and grounded, down to earth. I feel like you communicate really well as well, but in a sense of like, I'm actually being told to leave it just there. Thank you so much, Paul Moran. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. So, bye. Satnam pile number 2 for those of you who picked this Apollo Asanto. This is going to be a reading to see what makes you the shit. I just heard you're like very healing and very cleansing. I feel like your energy is very soothing. I feel like you might also be in like herbs, into herbs and like alternative medicines or alternative healings or like alternative spiritual things, obviously because you're watching tarot, right? Which is a big deal in Western countries, in like Christian countries. So let's light this, Palm. I feel like I'm hearing different as well. You like different, but not necessarily in a very like intense, like overly showy way is what I'm hearing, but in a way of like, I don't know, you're just different. Like, I'm getting a lot of like soothing energy from you again, like very healing energy. I feel like maybe you also shift people's perspective on what it means to be spiritual or something like that, pile number two. Like, people might have a certain perspective on what it is to be spiritual and into herbs and shit like that, but then they meet you and then you give them some kind of brand new understanding, and it's because of your healing energy and stuff like that, okay? So let's see, for pile number two. What makes them the shit? Why are they the shit? Because they is, okay? With the Eight of Wands in reverse, that gave me, yeah, again, that gave me like, I feel like your energy is extremely protective against like dense energies. Like I feel like when you walk into a room, you're like, yeah, you like really clear up the space and people like feel lighter and as if they can like breathe and shit like that. Eight of Wands, Princess of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I feel like what makes you the shit pile number two is you bring a lot of soothing energy to people. Like it's almost like you make people feel at home. You make people feel balanced. You make people feel secure. No matter what's like going on around them. Okay, you have an extremely healing energy. I also feel like a lot of people might come to you to talk to you about like their issues and stuff like that. Because you have some kind of like higher understanding of what is happening. Okay. I also feel like you've gone through a lot. This is giving me like some kind of shamanic vibes, especially with this San Pedro, with the Palo Santo. You might be some kind of healer, or you don't have to be, but you just like you've walked. You like walk the talk and stuff like that, and you have walked the talk. And you have also walked the walk. You know, walk the walk. You've also walked the walk. So yeah, you like I feel like what makes you the shit is people feel you have some kind of like I want to almost say like authority on their issues or their problems. Like again, people come to you to like, I don't want to say unload or unpack, but to get some of that lovely healing energies, okay? Like when you speak, people really listen, pile number two, okay? Like it's almost like people experience you as calling judgment on certain things, okay? Four of Wands and the Four of Cups, again, you bring a lot of healing. You help people come out of a lot of dense energies into celebration, okay? Four as also like some kind of angelic divine energy, right? Queen of Swords, that's the truth. Exactly. Like people love communicating with you, and I feel like you always I'm hearing hit the nail on the head. Like maybe sometimes people come to talk to you about like a certain issue they have with love or with anything like that. Again, for some of you, you might be tarot readers as well, so that's also why you're very good with communication. I just feel like your communication in general is very healing. But like you always hit the nail on the head for some people. Like that's what somebody's saying as well, okay? Four of Wands. I feel like people experience you as like not only very balanced and like da da da, but also as very like happy with self, happy with life, and happy with God is also what I'm feeling here. I feel like you're like it's almost like your happiness is infectious or something like that. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you like bring clarity to people, Palmer. You bring clarity and healing, and like I feel like Six of Pentacles you make people who've lost a lot like see the brighter side and actually start co-creating with God again, something like that. Like you might not even do this on purpose, but you yeah, you might not do this on purpose with this this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but you like plant these very like small consciousness seeds without maybe sometimes you even realizing it, okay? But I feel like people realize this because people feel like once they've like encountered you or something, their understanding is better. They see the world much differently, okay? They see spirituality differently. They see God differently. Stuff like that, right? Yeah, I feel like you're also very magically gifted or just very like spiritually gifted, right? So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Magician Pentacles, exactly. Pile number 2, you have this ability to show people basically that anything is possible. I think you're very gifted again at like energy work and shit like that. So you can really heal, or you can really read tarot, or you can like whatever this is. I just got a very intense like beep. Um, you show people like the impossible is possible if you just like put your mind to it. Like you can manifest the Ten of Pentacles if you want. Like that's what you show people. You show people magic is possible. You show people spirituality is real. You show people God is real even. And not in some kind of like woo-woo, like, okay, yes, but in some kind of actual physically grounded, stable, something big way, okay? Pile number 2. I feel like that's also a very big part of your connection, your connection with God, but of your purpose here on earth, okay? Whether you do this consciously or not, it's just to show people that Dios está aquí, like God is here and God loves us, okay? Winter, take care of your needs. Yeah, great teacher. Learn from spiritual experience. Exactly. It's again, it's almost like people that have been spiritually in this very intense winter recognize your light or your love or your like spiritual abundance. They recognize your connection with God, with the Holy Spirit, and like they come to you for that. They come to you to like, I almost want to say bask in that energy with you, okay? Because you are definitely some kind of channel for divine healing energy. Pile number 2, okay? And again, people know this. Be the light, exactly. Like you are this light. You are this healer. Lady, high priest, very powerful. Pile number 2. Maybe check a little bit more into like active prayer, or like doing spell work, or doing energy work with intention, because that's gonna bring you a lot of like I just heard profound abilities, but also a lot of love and a lot of abundance, okay? I feel like pile number 2, I also feel like you are very adept at manifesting abundance magically, and again, that's why people like look up to you or think you're the shit, because they see that you can manifest shit from God, from abundance, with magic. It's not some kind of trick you're playing, you're actually doing this. I thought you knew that I did this. That's kind of your vibe I'm getting, but I feel like you're very like nonchalant about it, which makes you even fucking cooler. Pile number 2, Jesus. Thank you so much, pile number 2. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Bye. Satnam, pile numero 3, number 3. This is going to be a reading, if you chose this pineapple quartz, of what is your, why are you the shit? When I like showed you this crystal, I very clearly heard like you're not afraid to like jump, or you're not afraid to go big, or you're not afraid to fucking do the thing. Okay, like I feel like don't get in my way, motherfucker. Like that's the vibe I just got here. Okay, so for pile number 3, what makes them the shit? Okay, yeah, I feel like what if it comes to like your goals, or like your bag, or I don't know, your self-worth, or just you, like you're not afraid to let the spikes out or something like that. Okay, like you're not afraid to defend yourself is what I'm getting here, right? So let's see, for pile number 3, what makes them the shit? 5 of Swords, exactly. Like that is giving me Queen of Swords. That's giving me a vibe like you're not gonna scapegoat me, motherfucker. You're not gonna sacrifice me. Like you're not gonna like project that bullshit onto me. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Okay, like this is giving me that like I'm being told like even if you were to talk to like I don't know, like a celebrity or the fucking queen. God rest her soul. Even if you were to talk to the queen, talk to the queen, you would be like, who's you? Who's you? You know, like, exactly, like some kind of celebrity, or like, but I feel like it's because you know that you are the star. Like you are, like even if somebody from Hollywood were to come to you, you'd be like if they come correct, then all is good. But if they didn't come correct to you, you'd be like, okay. I really like that. Like this is giving me like pile number 3. I feel like you're very fucking in tune with yourself, and you love yourself extremely much, because again I'm getting this vibe of like you're not willing to sell out for anything. I feel like even like I don't know, the devil could send like fucking Brad Pitt to you, or Angelina Jolie, like whatever. Just bear with me. The devil could send you this vibe of like I could give you everything, and you'd be like fuck off, bro. Something like that. Like I really like this energy. Like you're not, you won't be anybody's sacrifice, you won't be anybody's plaything, you won't be, and it doesn't matter who they are, how much money they have, how much power they have, like nah. Okay, and you're also not afraid to let that be known. Okay, you're also not afraid to like show that. Prince of Cups, I feel like that makes you very romantically like interesting and romantically, like, I just heard deceptive. I don't know why deceptive. I just feel like people might, yeah, I feel like some people might actually think that you're a bit too much because of that, because you're so unwilling to like settle. But fuck that. Like if the sun's too much, then look away, right? Um, yeah, pile number three. I just feel like you're very much about your authenticity. You're very much about doing what feels good for you, and you're not willing to like settle again for anybody trying to put any kind of weird shit on you. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse, exactly. Like you refuse to be that. Like I feel like you like, yeah, like you're done fighting. I feel like there came some kind of shift in your life, pile number three, at some point where you were just like, fuck this, right? And then I don't know, if people meet you with bullshit energy, you're very quick to shut that shit down. You're like very quick to like transfer the wound energy that they want to put on you to back to the person, right? If somebody tries to like I'm getting a lot of scapegoating energy here. And what's that thing the narcissists do? Gaslighting. Like, I'm getting a lot of that energy. But I feel like you spot that not only very quickly, but I feel like you completely turn that thing, like, around. You're like, bitch, please. Okay. Yeah, you put that kind of energies in towers. You put narcissistic, like, devil energies in towers, okay? Have them lose some kind of victory or lose some kind of hold over, I just heard the collective or something like that, okay? Again, this makes you extremely emotionally um like attractive. Okay, like I feel like you might have a lot of suitors, and I feel like you don't know this, palm number three, but you have a lot of suitors because of like your confidence, and because of your unwillingness to settle, because of your I'm hearing for some of you people that like, I don't know, can't handle your shine, would be like, that person has a big mouth or something. But no, you're just not afraid to stand up for yourself. Seven of Cups, exactly. Like you're not confused about who you is. Like if somebody is confused about who you are, that like that's okay. Bye. like. Like you're not at all confused about who you are. Like you know what you deserve, and if you're gonna come like in the reverse, then bye, right? Again, no matter who you are, no matter what you like have, no matter something like that, okay? Yeah, this is like, you're like very much in your own personal power, number three. Like I feel like you're very much I feel like authenticity is very important to you, and being able to be yourself completely, exactly, to be free within yourself, like that is happiness to you, that is celebration for you, that is freedom for you, and that makes you extremely attractive, okay? It makes you the shit. Like again, you're like the complete opposite of a pick me, okay? Like you don't give a fuck about what people say or do. Like you do your own goddamn thing. I love this. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is Eight of Cups in reverse. I mean, like this is making, I don't know, this is making people, it feels like it's difficult for people to get away from your energy, because like I feel like you're such a breath of fresh air. You're something so fucking new to people's understanding that like I feel like they find it hard to move away from you. It's almost like you're this constant star shining, like you know, no matter which way people look, they can't look away from you or something like that, okay? And again, it's because of this extreme inner freedom that you exude, this extreme inner not giving a fuckness that you exude. Like you're very much, I can't reverberate this enough, but you're like very much like listen, if you don't respect my energy, if you don't expect respect my expression, then you need to fuck right off, okay? I'm getting some of you are even about to get extremely spiky. Like your energy is about to become extremely spiky. Like people are gonna know before they even fucking walk around the corner. They're gonna know there's some kind of energy that they need to be like coming correct to or something like that. Ace of Wands, exactly. I also feel like pile number three, what makes you the shit is like you shine very brightly like the sun, right? And people can't look away from that. People can't release that. The World, Six of Swords, the Emperor, again, like you're not afraid to shine alone. You're not afraid to go at it alone. You're not afraid to tell people when they're messing up in regards to your space and your energy. You're not afraid to stand up for yourself. Like you're the shit because you are the shit. Like you are the, almost like the epitome of like somebody who's the shit, because like even if you aren't like an empress, for instance, you still don't give a fuck. Like you could be on street and somebody would be like, beg. You'd be like, fuck you. and then just manifest something for yourself, right? That makes you the fucking shit, pile number 3. You're not willing to settle for anything, no matter how dire the consequences, because you know your worth, you know what you deserve. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Exactly. You're like you'd go at it alone, and you can survive, my guy. Trust your instincts. Um, I'm street smart. I got New York City heart. That's again what I'm feeling here. Okay, like this is giving me very much the vibe of like it's not like you're always like I don't need nobody, but like if push comes to shove, like I don't need no fucking body. That's you, pal number 3. Okay, and again, like you could be like poorer than poor, not have a home, and if somebody comes to you and be like, I'll give you a home, but you need to worship me, or like some shit like that, you'd be like, fuck you. And it makes you extremely powerful, pal number 3. Um, if some of you happen is struggling with a home issue or something like that, that is going to be reserved fairly quickly for you, okay? So don't worry about that. Thank you so much, pal number 3. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number 4 for those of you who picked this beautiful silver ring. This is going to be a reading to see why are you the shit, okay? What makes you the shit? I'm going to somehow wear it. I used to wear it always like this. I'm going to wear it for your reading. What makes pile number 4 the shit? Like, I'm already getting this vibe of like what makes you the shit is like you're very simple. You're very easy. You're not like I don't know, like some of you might be natural beauties, or you might just be like you might be people of few words. I'm getting like almost some kind of like silent, like mysterious energy, that kind of vibe, right? Like you don't have to say or do a lot. Like people just feel you. People recognize your worth, because I mean, even though this silver ring doesn't have any kind of anything on it, but like it's silver and people recognize silver, right? So it's something like that, okay? So pile number 4, what makes pile number 4 a dust shield? The Hanged Man. Interesting. This is giving me interesting. Yeah, okay. This is giving me that vibe of like I just heard vagabond, especially with this fool. This is giving me that vibe of like your energy is extremely. Some of you, I'm gonna take this off. Some of you might even resonate with being like gypsies or having gypsy souls or something like that. Okay, this is giving me the vibe. What makes you so powerful, or what makes you the shit plumber for, is you don't need much in order to like get you somewhere. You don't need much in order to manifest a new beginning for yourself. You don't need much in order to be beautiful, in order to like have victory over death, in order to manifest happiness for yourself, okay? I'm getting a lot of like Shiva vibes with pile number 4. Shiva vibes in the sense of like I don't know, Shiva is like the like one of the most powerful beings fucking ever, but like he walks around in a lion cloth and not with a lot on him, you know, but he's like still this like extremely powerful being. I just feel like a lot about your energy is very simple, very easy, very I'm even getting like pure, very pure, okay? Let me get one more card. So we have the Hanged Man, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords in reverse, I mean, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. You know what I feel makes you the shit, pile number 4? I actually do feel like, even though people know that because of your simplicity or because of your, like, I don't want to say you're simple, I actually want to say you're easy. Like, maybe for some of you, you don't resonate with being, like, high maintenance. And for some reason, that makes people, like, think that you're, like, that you are easy and, like, you're not worth their time or something. Even though they still know that you're silver, I feel like people get stuck on you. I feel, one of the other piles got this as well, but I feel like people get stuck on you, pile number 4. Like, I feel like once they lose you or walk away from you, or they hurt you enough that they something like that, whatever that is, yeah, they're like, oh damn, like I could have had like an actual Wheel of Fortune in such an easy way, or in such a you get what I'm saying, okay, pile number 4. Like, I do need to say your energy is a little bit weird. The energy here is a little bit weird. Yeah, I thought it was that. It's because of some kind of like refusal to let you go, judgment. Yeah, pile number 4, what makes you the shit is you put people in judgment, like once they've lost you, like, but I'm getting this energy, like the Hanged Man is being clarified by judgment. This is some kind of like like awakening of like you being the shit. Like I feel like people might not see you always completely, or people might again think that you're too easy or something like that. But then once they lose you, or once you're away or something like that, it's like this, oh my god. I don't know why this energy specifically is coming up, but somebody in pile number 4 does need to hear this, okay? 4 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like people misjudge you, or like underestimate you a lot, quite honestly, okay? Because I don't know, I feel like people feel like you are a 5 of Swords, but you're actually a 4 of Swords. Or people feel like you are a 4 of Swords, like just like lying in bed the whole time, or like too much of a homebody, or you're boring, or too easy again, too simple, but then all of a sudden it turns out like, nah, motherfucker, you're not. Because again, like that 4 of Swords energy was never like laziness, or not, or like not forward movement or anything like that. It was actually just the reverse of the 5 of Swords. So like people realize only after the fact that they released something much more beautiful than they actually recognized it to be, okay? Yeah, but only once you're gone, only once you left. You really, I feel like part number 4, what makes you the shit is like you're that person that people are gonna remember for the rest of their life, okay? Um, even like on their dying bed or something like that. Jeez, like you are just that person that I feel like maybe for some of you this is one specific person saying this to you. Like this is this one specific person saying you're the shit because. But do know, like, yeah, this person, yeah, this might be some kind of person or group or like people in general, that are in tower moments because of like, oh shit, like we released the wrong one, or we did the most to the wrong one, or like we didn't see the worth. Yeah, this feels like some kind of person for some of you, pile number 4. Somebody didn't see your worth, or they thought you were too easy or not valuable enough or something like that. But I feel like that's some kind of like theme in your life. Emperor in reverse, yeah. I feel like that's some kind of theme in your life, okay? This is also giving me the vibe of like the masculine, like walking away from the feminine, only to realize that the feminine was the actual source of the masculine's empire and abundance, okay? um exactly, 2 of Cups, exactly. What makes you the shit, pile number 4, is that you put emperors in reverse, because I don't want to say emperors. What makes you the shit is because that you put an emperor rather in reverse, not by magic or anything like that, but simply because they didn't see your worth. By them not seeing your worth, they didn't see the worth of their own empire or some shit like that. Like you are the source of the silver. Like the silver comes from your womb or some shit like that, from your energy or whatever, right? And now, yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe here I'm getting. Okay. Like people just can't move away from you, and also I'm getting this vibe of like you. I don't know why, but I'm getting this vibe of like somebody being like, "That's my person." Oh my god, I should have known, but somebody did know. I don't know what the fuck this is, but just know that like you're gonna be that person towards either a couple of people or this one person, pile number 4, that's never gonna be able to forget you. 7 of Pentacles in reverse as well. Yeah, I feel like they're never gonna be able to not only grow to the state that they could have had with you or that they did have with you, but again, they're never going to be able to forget you. I'm seeing somebody being like extremely disappointed at like not being with you, like until the day they die, like being on their deathbed and saying like, I wish I could have done that differently or something like that. This person really thinks you're the shit. Okay, pile number 4. Yeah, let me get you a collector. I think I collected me an oracle card. Mountain, stand your ground. Yeah, I don't know. Like, for some of you, this person or these people might feel like it would be a mountain to climb in order to fix this or something like that. But what makes you the shit, Pong, before is that you're again, you're immovable from somebody's perspective. I'm seeing somebody like if you live, like I'm seeing somebody that lives close to a mountain. Like you can never unsee that mountain. Like that mountain is always in your peripheral, right in front of you. And if it's not at the back of you, it's like known to be this mountain there or something like that. Like this person is not going to be able to get away from you, or people in general can't get you out of their minds. It's like you're like grounded in their psyche or some shit like that, okay? So yeah, upon number 4, that's what makes you the shit. Thank you so much for joining. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye.